Hello. So I've got another little update video for you. Just want to give anyone advice. Never bother selling a fucking house. It's such an arduous little process. Um, just just the lack of communication and things between solicitors and other solicitors and yourself and the clients and all that stuff. Um, like as you know from the previous vlog, we've been constantly waiting to hear from the solicitor to say things like when the missives would be signed and when certain things would get paid, and just selling the house that was delayed because we wanted to do it 3 weeks beforehand and then they didn't do it for some reason, and just waiting to hear little updates about what's going on. That never happens. And now we've sold a house. Well, we had an offer on the house, was practically sold, and now we are looking at moving out of this house on August the 5th ish, and our new house isn't actually ready until like September. No actual fixed date yet. The window's August to October, but they think it's going to be like mid-September probably. So that means now that like we've told our solicitor to try and get them to delay it, then to delay moving in if they can, as far as they can backwards. But they've sold their flats, so they may need to move out on August the 5th. It might be just tough, and then we're gonna have to find somewhere else to stay for at least a month, maybe a little bit longer. Thankfully, we may have an option for that, so it's not too bad. But still, it's the whole annoyance of it all. I got 3 cats and a dog, so they're gonna have to come with us, and then all the furniture and stuff is gonna have to go in storage, and we have to pay for that. And it's just a whole lot of potch. And like we've asked our solicitor to ask their solicitor if it can be pushed back. But if they've sold the flat, then we're gonna have to wait for our solicitor to do it in the first place. And we're gonna have to wait for them to actually tell them, and then we probably have to wait for them to tell whoever else. And by the time it gets back to us, we'd probably be fucking homeless anyway. So I really don't understand why selling a house is such an awkward, annoying little process that you have to go through. It's stupid. Like, surely there must be an easier way that it can be done without all this fucking upheaval and just bullshit. I absolutely despise the process in full. And I think my advice to anyone who's going to be moving into a house of their own for the first time, buying a house is brilliant. There's no problem with that whatsoever. And if you are to sell your house, only do it once and make sure you go somewhere that you're going to end up staying for a long time, because the process is fucking bullshit. I don't know where it's like everywhere else, but this is just for the UK. It might be easier at other places. It might be harder. Who knows? You might even own houses. I don't know. But here, just with solicitors and the lack of communication and how slow everything is, it is such a bitch of a process, and I actually begrudge it. It has been the worst thing I've done in terms of, like, I don't get stressed, so I'm fine with it all because I know there's options and other things we can do. But just the palaver of it all, it's just too much to do, and you're always waiting, and there's nothing worse than that. I think waiting is just a bitch, and just to be constantly in the unknown then about what's gonna happen or what is happening, it's just so fucking annoying. I can't even articulate myself that well, to be honest. It's a pile of shit. Saf, stop scratching that. Gotta sell the house or wreck it. Little bitch. But other news then, I suppose. Let's try and make it a bit more uplifting. 4 minutes of dismal. I don't think there's any other news, to be honest. Pretty much just house stuff going on. Don't think anything else has happened. Work's fine. Me and Robert are fine. No new games. We watched what's it called? The Hateful Eight the other day. It's a really good film, actually. I recommend that. A bit gory, so if you're of a sensitive disposition, then don't watch it. I feel like I want to start writing again, though. I've started having that kind of thing, and also my photography. I want to start doing that again soon. I'm starting to feel a bit more creative, I suppose. The other problem with moving out into a place for a month as well will be the fact that we're gonna have to share with someone, and obviously people have their own routines and things. Like, I can't be expected to be like plugging my Xbox into the TV and just hogging it, and it's just gonna be an annoying little month or so. But I suppose it'll quickly pass, and I've got work and stuff to keep me distracted. It's not as if we're going to be constantly stuck in the house, because I work long shifts, just not like 10.5 hours. So I'm not going to be in the house too much. But I just hate it all, and I just wish that there was a more obvious solution then for selling and buying. The buying part's easy, but it's the selling, it's the chains. If you're stuck in a chain, like I think we are about to enter, then that's the worst bit, because you've got to depend on them, and they've got to depend on whoever's buying their place, and so on, you know. So it's just fucking stupid. Hey, Rodin. But yeah, Hateful Eight is a good film to watch. Really recommend that. It was quite good. I enjoyed that very much. I watched the Warcraft film as well. I actually enjoyed it. All the reviews are really negative, but I liked it. It's a non-thinking fantasy film. It's not, it's not too much to it, really. I play the Warcraft games, World of Warcraft and the Warcraft games, and it was funny to watch, because Robert was sitting there watching, and I'm like, oh, that's Stormwind, oh, that's Ironfall, like a total nerd. And you could hear the Murloc, like a little Easter egg in the background. I love that. But it's a good film, so if you don't like it, then just don't watch it. That's what pisses me off. A lot of people are like, oh, I hate this, this is shit. Don't bother wasting your life watching this or playing this or listening to this. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. You don't have to like try and force everyone to have the same opinion as you. People like what they like, and people don't like what they don't like. I never listen to reviews, ever. And most of the things I love are things that's badly reviewed. So, reviews are a person's opinion. It's not fact, and people should just do what they want. Don't listen to what other people are saying for you to enjoy what you watch or play or listen to. It's your option. Make up your own mind about it, really. So, I don't know. It's just turned into a weird vlog. I'm kind of ranting a bit. I don't think there's been any other news though, and there's no plans for anything at the moment. I don't think. Nothing that I can foresee anyway. Just selling the house, moving into the new house. I know this added extra bit of going in that place. In the meantime, my little limbo. Come on, dang it. He's sniffing himself. You sniffed him, don't be surprised if he moves. Weirdo. And I got Amber here. And I got Jade over there. It's actually a nice day today. Not done much though. I've done cleaning. Kept the house clean and all that stuff. Whoa, that's bright. Holy shit. So if you look outside, it's nice clouds and stuff. Nice sunny. Robert cut the grass earlier. I can't believe I was fucking hell, I can't even see. South my vampire. Yeah. So I think I will leave you go here, because I don't want to just make a long vlog for the sake of it if I don't have anything to say. So, I got some ideas for challenge videos that I'm still yet to do with Robert anyway, so you can look forward to some of those at some point. I really don't know when though. I've not been the best with YouTube lately, and with all this shit that's going on in the house and all that stuff, it's just not a priority really. I do them when I can though, because I don't want to try and leave. I don't want it to be like a 3-month gap like before, because that's pathetic. And we do have ideas for maybe when we settled in the new house for like daily vlogs, or not daily, but just a bit more frequent, with things that we're doing, and clips throughout the day then, rather than just a big spiel of talk. And maybe even get Robert to do his own like sides of it as well if we aren't actually together that day. So that's an idea. Don't know if it's going to come to fruition, but we've been thinking about it. We've spoke about it a bit as well. And it might actually encourage me to get out a bit more and do some stuff. Instead of just sitting about moping and playing games and all that stuff. Actually go out and do shit. So I think that's all I want to say. Oh, another thing actually. Just thought about it then because I was thinking about exercise later. There's these things I bought recently. They're recommended by my work colleague Lee. I call them bungee noodles. I can't remember what they're actually called. I think they're called resistance tubes or something. But for people who want to exercise in the house, because that's all I do, I've never been to a gym. But if you want to exercise in the house and things, you can get... I'm just getting them out for you. You can get these things. I use those both. But there's different resistances on them. And basically the gist is you put on them. So, with those ones I got there, that's the two of the hardest ones. £20 and £17 or something. So I doubled them up for certain things. So you can stand there and you just pull on them and... reflection. So you just pull on them. But then, like, if you can't do too much, you can have the lighter ones. And it's just a good way, because you can do shitloads of things with them. There's a thing that comes with this, you can hang it through the door and stuff, so you can like pull on them or do things, I don't know. But it's good. If you don't have weights or you don't have room for weights, it's just a tiny little bag that they'll go into, and it goes through your door, or you hold it, or you put it under your feet and things, and you just make it, you know, stronger or less resistance. And you can just exercise your arms, your legs, your chest. You could probably do other things as well. I need to kind of research them a bit more. But I do recommend them though, because I've got some weights upstairs as well, and they kind of do the same thing for me. If not a bit more, to be honest, because there's a lot more you can do. It's less awkward, a bit more practical then, I suppose, for the house. So give them a go if you do fancy exercising in your home. Trying to make people a bit more active. But I think that's all I want to say now. So I will love you and leave you. Common question of the video can be, what is the worst process you've endured? Yeah, go for that. What's the worst thing you've endured? For me, it's probably this house selling stuff, which makes me sound really lucky, to be honest. But I don't mean things like illness or that. I just mean like general life things. Like if you've been homeless or stuff like that, I guess. I've never had that misfortune, thankfully. But I suppose I will be homeless technically for a month soon, so I could put that on my list. But yeah, remember, subscribe, like, and leave comments, all that fun stuff if you wish to do so. You can find ways to follow me on Facebook, Google+, Instagram, or Twitter in the description, as always. You can be on the Xbox as well, I think that's in there. And if you like the video that much, you can leave a share and a favourite. That would be appreciated. Also, I'll be leaving the full screen partnership in August as well, so my vlogs will be my own. They won't be dictated to, or they won't have any of the money kind of pilfered. So I'll be by myself again. And I will see you all at the next vlog sometime soon. Don't know exactly when that will be, but it will be soon. Promise you. So enjoy your weekend, because that's coming up. Happy 4th of July to everyone that had that in America recently. Can't remember what date it was, maybe 2-3 days ago. But enjoy yourself and have a fabulous time. Okay. Thanks for watching and goodbye.